Why, hello and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield, and as always, we're off with another LOTRO Adventure. Alright, we're going to continue off right where we left off in the other one. We're trying to complete Chapter 1 of the song and, oh goodness, I'm forgetting the name of the chapter. We'll see it in a second. We're continuing that into, because of our stream, that will be on the channel as well, if this is out after that stream, of us entering Umbar and the new expansion. So this is the adventure playlist right before that, okay? So that's what we're doing today. Hope you're having a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth, wherever you are. I walked a little farther from last time, walked on this thing. It is called Chapter 1. It is the Song of Waves and Winds. Okay? Delicious. Got my little tea. Bubbly tea. Alright, here's the lady we talked to last time. We escorted her back to her house. Well, we killed things for her, so.
You helped
monsters.
make the lands between the crossings and Harlach more safe?
I thank you for it. I was not in any danger, for the blessings of the Five Sisters are upon me. Oh, well, I remember that from last episode. And their influence extends into the lands washed by the river. Still, it is a welcome deed. King Elisar was good to send you to us. All right, talk to Breglang. Lang, where is he? Aha, there he is. Oh, it's a nice, stout man there. Hello,
Mercy
sir.
upon me for listening, stranger. But I understand you're here on the king's business.
Mercy upon me for listening, stranger. But I understand you're here on the king's business. That is a joy to me and mine, for certain. But you might want to know that some of the folk hereabout aren't as true as my family. I heard some talk that the heirs of Castamere never surrendered, but lie in wait, fostering their strength. Seems to be a good way to fight some of these rumors. Might be to show the king is nearer to us than distance would indicate. Maybe you're here to do just that. If then you bring in some fishing nets down by the piers and gather up a couple crates of building materials around town, you might fill the king's sails with wind and leave the heirs of Castamere without. Do these tasks for me and I'll share what else I know, and that would be a help to the king. Well, I mean, we've done more manual labor in our times as adventurers, have we not?
We must not let our vigilance lapse.
Well, Zollin, welcome! As you can see, we've been hard at work rebuilding our home. My heart should feel light, but ever since the war's end, I have been troubled by a string of mysteries. For the past few months, every now and then, someone has been leaving sacks of supplies at our doorsteps. Preserved boar meat, cut firewood, all harvested from the wild. The strange thing is, we don't know who is responsible. Of course, we were suspicious at first, but nothing about the supplies thus far has seemed amiss. I hope that the culprit is not a malicious person, but we cannot be too careful. Now I suspect that the meat we have been receiving has been hunted from a nearby boar wallow to the northeast. Perhaps our culprit is there right now, but very few people here would be able to defend themselves out there, and they are all busy protecting Halach. Would you investigate the wallow for us? Sure. I don't see why we wouldn't do that. Off we go. All right. So the wallow is that way, and we're supposed to do some other stuff for the chapter. Let's do the chapter stuff first here. All right, receive fishing nets from near the docks. Okay, let's see. I'm assuming that's right down here somewhere. Aha. All right. There we go. Retrieving fish. That is one. Is there any more down this dock? There is. There's another one. This is pretty cool. So this is Halach. Or Halach. Kind of hard to get the names down for all these places. Yes, Baruch Hazard. Okay. Oh, wow. Taking some frosty damage there. Retrieved today's catch from the fishing nets. Okay, are there any other ones over here? Wow, that ship is scary looking. What is that thing? I just realized. You guys see that thing? What the heck? That's one scary looking Corsair ship and a lot of spikies. What are they trying to do there? They're just gonna ram it into... We're gonna just ram it into the army. With all those spikes. We're geniuses. Okay, alright, Corsairs. So this, like, my little bubble tea, like, froze in the fridge. Just slightly. So it has, like, ice crystals. Like, just enough where I can still drink it. It's, like, liquid. But it's, like, almost like a slushy, right? Oh, man, it's good. I wish I could always get it to that exact temperature without it freezing, because sometimes it'll get too cold back in the back of the fridge and it'll just freeze and turn into a big ice block, and it's kind of hard to drink for certain reasons. I think you can understand. Just shove the whole ice block down. Ah. Delicious. Frozen ice block tea. All right, crate of supplies. There's one. There's another one over here. All right, let's return and talk to him real quick. He's right here. We might not do that mysterious supplier. We'll see.
I thank you for doing the tasks I had set before me, friend.
Do not be cross with me, for I put the time you spared me to good use. My loyalty is to the king, but some of the men I work beside are not as true to Gondor as I am. I have learned from their speech that the heirs of Castamere have taken to lighting the beacons of Gondor when they find themselves unguarded, as a sign to their supporters. I do not know if that is true, but that is what I heard. Look for lit beacons, and there will be serpents nearby, snakes who endanger the king and his kingdom. Alright, so spies, basically. Legolas and Gimli plan to meet up with you at the town of Glanaeth. Glanaeth. I can't say it. Alright, I'm sorry, guys. I'm actually not going to do the mystery quest that we read. We're going to break that one down. We'll future quest. LOTRO tale in the future when we get to that point there. You know, episode like 500 or something. What's that? I don't know. Just throwing out a wild guess. Maybe more. I don't know. But we'll get there sooner or later. I plan to complete the series at some point with almost every quest done. And especially the chapters. So, I don't know. We'll probably do that with LOTRO tale. Because it'll be as we're leveling up. Alright, look how beautiful this place is. Look at the stars. And also, by the way, morning and day and night cycles. Day is like an hour and 42 minutes in Lord of the Rings Online, and night's like an hour and 32 minutes or something. So day's a little bit longer, and then they split it up into like groups. So there's like morning's 9 minutes. I was looking it up just today before I made this video. That's our early morning, and then morning is like 15 minutes. Afternoon's like 18 minutes and 40-something seconds, and then or noon is, and then afternoon is the same. They're both really long, which is nice. You have a lot more daytime, and then you have a quick evening, and then like the evening night is like 18 minutes. It's the only long one. The other ones are shorter. Legolas and Gimli greet you warmly as you arrive. Oh, there you are, Zollin. Welcome. Oh, Legolas, Gimli, what's up, guys?
How went your visit to Harlach?
How went your visit to Harlach, Zollin? The heirs of Castamere may never truly disappear, but I think it becomes clear that their power wanes. An impostor is not a threat to Gondor as Balakor himself would have been. The time approaches when we can return to King Elisar and tell him his tour can proceed. Ooh, we get a new piece of armor, which is probably better than mine. Nope, it's not. Never mind. Take it back. That makes sense. Okay. Actually, yeah, no, it's not nearly as good as mine. But does it look cool? Oh, whoa, it looks awesome. Whoa, look at those shoulder pads. I'll take it.
While Gimli and I waited for you to arrive, a resident of this town came to speak with us.
Arvelion, he is called, and he was most interested to learn we plan to continue on to Pellicer. The matter that occupies his thought may be of interest to King Elisar. Speak with Arvelion and see what you think. He should be near the center of town. I like how Gimli's just like, Ruff. It's like, I'm not talking about this anymore. I want adventures right now. I love the music, but it is a little on the loud side still, I feel. So we'll just bring it down 5% there. All right, working through town. Here we go. Is this the man we need to talk to? Hello, Arvelion.
You are welcome to Glanelf, my friend. And on the king's business,
Glanelf? That's how you say it? You're welcome to Glanelf, my friend. And on the king's business, no less. Oh man, I'm never gonna remember that. Glanelf. Glanelf? Oh, I see how it would be pronounced. Oh, that's a weird pronunciation of that spelling, but that makes sense. I don't know. Okay, it's a name. Names are like that. They can be spelled weird and still sound different. No less, it is remarkable how much can change in a matter of mere months. The war left its mark upon Lebanon, and I expect it has done the same in other areas of Gondor, but here it mocked us deep. For Sirgon, our lord, was captured by Haradrim, and while he was freed from the bonds, the experience changed him. I fear he is no longer suited for rule, and it would be just for the king to permit him to step down. Faltharanan, his son, is fully capable of following his father as Lord of Lebanon. I have called for families of... Oh gosh, how do you say it? I'm gonna hear it again.
You are welcome to Glanelf, my friend.
Glanelf.
And on the king's business, no less.
On the king's business, no less. Of Glanelf, to cast tokens in favor of this proposal. Will you gather these tokens from the collection boxes around town so Lord Sirgon will see how many families support my proposal? Alright. He is an awesome voice. I think I'll just steal it for a while. What do you think? I love it. I like this voice. Very nice. I don't know if I could keep this up all the time though. I think it would start roughing up my upper vocal cords for some reason. It has a weird effect on the top of my throat. Anyway, moving on. I do enjoy just, I know I've said in the past on other videos, but just stealing an NPC's voice or a voice of a character and then start using it just for other conversation besides the story. It's kind of a fun little pastime. Imitation. It's the most sincere form of flattery. Because that guy has a cool voice. Alright, there we go. There's the collection box. Let me collect the collection box. Thank you. Collected tokens cast by the folk of Gleneth. Gleneth. How do you say Gleneth? Oh no, I'm already forgetting how he said it. Oh, whatever. It's not that important. See, you guys probably don't even care that much, but I'm like, I like to say it right. And it's hard if you don't hear it, so I'm glad I heard it. No, I'm forgetting it already. Alright, we got it. Collected the tokens. Alright, talk back to Arvelion, and we can use his cool voice again. Whew. Doing his voice made me yawn, though. Alright, let's talk to him.
So many tokens have been cast in support of my proposal. This is nearly all.
So many tokens have been cast in my proposal. This is nearly all. I want you to understand that the folk of Gleneth hold no ill will towards Sirgon in their hearts. His experience was a mournful one, and it is wrong to expect him to carry on without harm. Let him succeed the rule of Lebanon to his son, Faltharon. That will be best for him, and it will be the best for the lands he must govern. I am certain King Elisar will approve, but we must take single steps first. Sirgon served Gondor, and with the war finished, he has earned a peaceful rest, and should take it with our gratitude. As you are going soon to Pelagar, you will bring these tokens to him and show him the mind of the Genneth families, yes? I'd be honored to do such a deed. Sure, let's go. Alright. So now that we got that, let's go back and talk to Gimli at the front gate here.
I did not understand this proposal when Arvelon told it to us, and I still do not.
He expects Sirgon to simply abandon the lordship of Lebanon because a few families thought he should? No dwarf would do this. At any rate, the sooner we go to Pelagar, the sooner we will return to Minas Tirith with the tidings we sought. We have heard plenty of whispers and rumors, but little in the way of real danger. I suppose that is good, but it is only a pity, for my axe needs swinging. Oh yes, Gimli, I do agree as a dwarf. I don't think I would, it depends on the situation, but yeah, is he really having troubles? Because you try to get someone to step down if they're a good leader, because yeah, there's lots of stuff there. That's a mixed bag of can of worms we're not gonna open right now. All right, let's see. We're going down to Pelagar now. We're doing this pretty quick. This is pretty efficient. You can see the ice coming out the end of the thing. Here. I don't know if you guys... Can you see it? See the frozen ice? Right there. See it? There's a little frozen piece of ice on the edge of the can. It's quite delicious, though, again, like I said. Hope you guys have a nice drink while you're relaxing. Thank you for watching the video, guys. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. Share it with your friends, of course. Got any other Lord of the Rings fans that think they might enjoy a little more Tolkien in their life? Let them know. Again, this channel is for all ages. I keep it as clean as I possibly can. Pretty much, it's always under PG. I keep it really clean. And so any young age, and again, anyone is welcome no matter the age, how old you are. That doesn't matter. Age is not an issue. We all love Tolkien here. All right, here we go. Captain Thandor.
It brings me joy to see you return to Pelargir, my friend, with the specter of war behind us.
You wish to see Sirgon, Lord of Lebanon. His manor is down the street to the west. He will be pleased to see you, I imagine, but he warned that his captivity during the war left its mark upon him, and his spirit is not as vital as once it was. He is still strong and stern. Do not mistake me, but he has changed, and weariness lies upon his brow. Poor guy. So I guess when they attacked, he got taken prisoner until Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas came with the Oathbreakers, right? Who's this? I'm kind of curious. Kendron! Is this a girl? Yeah. Kendron, please come out! It's safe! Nobody will hurt you, and I won't let that happen! Upon hearing your footsteps, the girl turns away from the door to face you. Oh, hello! Could you help me? My little brother barricaded himself into our house. He's been having lots of bad dreams since the war, and he hasn't gotten better. He won't listen to me, but maybe he'll listen to you, a grown-up like you. Oh, all right, little girl. I can try to help. It's okay, kid. Come out. But what if the Corsairs and angry people come back and the guards don't know? The boy pauses, perhaps taking a moment to collect himself. You can fight, can't you? Could you help me check if it's really safe outside? If you go east, I think, you'll see a broken statue. I remember lots of angry people being there during the war and at the city gates. And there's a really tall statue. I bet you'll see anyone who's hiding you go up to the top of the stairs there. And if you go west, there's Lord Sirgon's home. You should make sure it's safe outside his home too. All right, child. I'll help you out. I'm going that way anyway. Don't worry, I'll help your brother, kid. All right, we'll try to help out the kid. It's kind of a cute little story anyway. All right, that was that for the acting. I don't know what the kid's voice is actually going to be, but those are the voices I gave them. You found a spot to scout. All right, so I'm just going to look around. All right, scouted place 1. Is this the Lord's Manor? Yeah, here's his manor. That's quite a house. All right, we got a little loading happening here. Let's go. Okay. We're in the Lord's Manor. Wow, this place is fancy. Ooh. Oh, delicious. What they got there? Oh, man, that makes me hungry. Mmm. Okay. Focus. We're on a mission here, Zollin. I'm being Zollin's subconscious today. Keep going. Alright. Sigorn nods as you approach. Oh, there he is. Sergon. Lord Sergon. Here, I'll do a little dwarven bow.
Welcome to my home. What brings you so far from the White City?
Welcome to my home, Zollin. I offer you what hospitality I can, though it cannot hope to match that of the kings in Minas Tirith. What brings you so far from the White City? You tell Sergon that King Elisar has sent you to help heal the hurts of the war and to prepare the way for his own tour of the kingdom. This is a worthy purpose. The war. The war may be ended, but the scars it left behind cut deep. How far fare the towns within my purview? That's a way of saying his domain or stuff. That translation for you guys. I like that LOTRO uses old-fashioned words, but good thing is I know a lot of them. Not all of them, though. Reluctantly. Oh, excuse me. Reluctant. Why can't I say that word right now? I'm like over here saying I can say the word and then I get totally tongue-tied on the next one. I know what the word is. Reluctant. Wow. That is the most tongue-tied I've been on a word in a long time. Reluctantly. Gosh, I cannot say that word right now. I think I psyched myself out, guys. You tell Sergon... Reluctantly? Gosh, I just can't say it right now. You tell Sergon the people of Gleneth have proposed that he step down as Lord of Lebanon and leave the lordship to his son, Faltharon, and show him the tokens they cast for that purpose. Reluctantly. Oh gosh, that's a hard one. All right, sorry, I had to take a quick second to get my brain around that word again. Of course I know what it means, but I just don't know why I could tongue-tie so hard there. I see. Let's see what he says. Was that a fart? Did you hear that sound effect? Sergon appears to have come to a decision.
Maybe the people of Glaniath are right.
Zollin, the days of my youth are far behind me now. Who will follow a leader so easily captured in war, as I was by the men of Harad? Respect is hard to gain, but easy to lose. There were moments I despaired, and thought Lebanon would be better served if I never returned. Sergon sighs heavily and looks you in the eye. This was not supposed to be my life. Meet me in my room of keepsakes to the north. I want to show you something. Alright, we're gonna get a deep conversation. Do you hear that sound? Did you hear that? You heard it too! That is not me, that is something in the game. And it sounds really funny. Is this his room? Wow. Cool. Oh, whoa, what the heck? He's got like a... Is that like the... What is? Dude, why does he have this? That's freaking crazy! What the heck? Is it an old Sauron? Like Numenorian that they killed? And they're like, yeah, we're just gonna put a skeleton here. Or is it like one of the like Oathbreakers? That looks awesome. That's a cool shield. Wow, that's awesome. I love these tapestries. They look fantastic, don't they? So cool. Man, I love the tapestries so much. Okay, here he is. The giant boat. Okay, he's going to talk about a boat. I was once the master of the fleets of Gondor, Zollin. I sailed across the Bay of Belfalas at the direction of the Stewart, and brought the might of Gondor to bear wherever it was needed. I remember the smell of the salt on the spray, the cry of the gulls overhead, the wind in my hair, the rocks of the ship's deck beneath my feet, the rocking. When I was held captive during the war, I feared for my family and for my people in my charge. But I am ashamed to admit that I also feared I would die on land. I was a man of the sea, Zollin. But... Sorry. This is really actually very well done story. I just heard a man of the sea, and sadly, I just thought about that stupid saying in Rings of Power, and I was like, no! You're ruining my moment in LOTRO with your, the sea is always right. No, it's not! Gosh, darn it. Sorry. Okay, moving on. Let me get back in the mood here. But I am ashamed to admit that I also feared I would die on land. I am a man of the sea, Zollin. But in recent days, I have felt penned up in this city, in this kingdom, in my very title, Lord of Lebanon. Rather would I be once again the Lord of Ships, the Lord of the Tide and the Wave. That actually is a super cool story. That was a really neat, well done lines right there, though. Very awesome. Not corny at all, like something else I was referencing. See the keepsakes I have gathered in my life, and know what I have come to miss. That is a beautiful model of a ship, sir. I am very impressed. I think it's the size of a room. Alright. Examine his keepsakes. Ulrich armor on display. The Ulrich who wore this boarded my ship just off the Shield Islands. Dude, the Shield Islands? It's gonna be like my island. The Shield Islands now is mine, he says. Cabin of aged orc armor. The armor of my first slain orc. I perished, my armor might be in this case, like this one. What is this? Stuffed birds. These stuffed birds were a wedding gift from an old friend, drowned at sea. Oh, that's sad. Sorry. All right, what's this one? Brilliant pink jewel. I traded for this gem in a seaside market 20 years ago. It remains as brilliant today. I mean, that is freaking pretty. Gosh, could you imagine? That's probably so much. Oh gosh, is this a mummikill? No, I never saw this creature alive. I recovered its bones on a southern voyage. Okay. I have taken many enemies' shields in battle. I display some of them here. Oh, so that's where that shield display comes from. Oh, we got some maps going on. I like this. Like the map's Central Gondor, Eastern Gondor, Western Gondor. Cool. Nothing in this case. I like that animation though. Look at the animation on the window. See how it's like kind of dirty? The window, when I move it, you can kind of tell there's like a window in between the red velvet underneath and the... It's really good animation, gosh. I don't know if you could tell that or not in the recording, but it's really good. Definitely things I'm seeing with this new car that I didn't see before. Oh, now we get to know about what this thing is. Sorcerer Skeleton armor. This fellow set one of my ships alight with evil sorcery. Now I keep an eye on him here. That's funny. Rohan Tapestry. A friend gave me a number of tapestries depicting friendships between Gondor and Rohan. Alright. The tapestry depicting Folka and the boar was a gift. The Rohirrim hold him in great esteem. Also, I want to see this one. This is the battle of freaking like the Easterlings versus Rohan up here. This is a hint at the new series that we're gonna get, and I will cover on this channel. Probably pretty soon in the next year or so. Right at the War of the Rohirrim. Oh, dude, what? Head of a foul beast? Are you kidding me? This creature crawled upon my deck while we were in port. Now his head hangs upon my wall. Dude, did he kill it? Did this guy kill a foul beast with his men? That's legit, dude. Whoa, that is the most impressive thing here. Maybe that and the sorcerer. Holy moly. All right, what about this stuffed white bear? Would you believe I found this bear far to the south in a land of snow and ice? It is true. Oh, what? Dude, that's cool. So basically like the South Pole. So he was that far down, is what they're hinting at. Are they going to go that far with the game? That'd be pretty cool. Alright. This is where all these things came from. I found this fellow just off the Landstrad a few years ago. He sings beautifully. So obviously takes good care of that little bird, I would assume. Alright, guys. Well, that was awesome. I'm going to leave it there because the episode's getting a little long. So, thanks so much for watching. Thank you to my wonderful Patreons for their support right here. Subscribe button's right there on top of Lord Siragon. And over there is the next episode. Over there is LOTRO Tale. Check them all out. See you on the next episodes of Voice of the Rings. Stay happy, my friends.